Jungfrau region. What? It's like the Virgin region. I'm not allowed here. So I was supposed to check yesterday night on the laptop to see what the view from this looks like and whether you can hear me well or not. I just hit myself. But I didn't because I was so cold and I was trying to use a hairdryer to dry all my clothes. I burnt a hole in my gloves. Like it's not a real, it doesn't go all the way through. Look, it doesn't go all the way through the gloves, but there's a burnt bit on my gloves now. But yeah, I didn't check it, so I hope it's fine. I hope it's okay. Can't be that bad, can it? I don't know. Could be looking at the floor like this. Yay! Look at the road. The road is drying. The road is drying. And it's blue sky. I didn't put my sat nav on. I completely forgot that. I'll put that on when we stop. Because I want to know where we are all the time. Birmingham. Ooh. Oh my god. Imagine living here. I can't imagine living here. Yeah, my tyre keeps going a little bit flat as well. We're not really sure why, because we can't see that it's got any punctures in it anywhere. Phil might have hit the nail on the head. The temperature has been changing recently, so maybe it's something to do with the temperature. Maybe that's it. Do you need wiping again? I'm going to wipe you anyway. I used to be a bit obsessed with wiping my drift, and now I'm going to be even more obsessed with wiping my beautiful white Sony camera. Is it called FDR-X3000 or something? I don't know. It's that one with the optical image stabilisations. Yeah, look, see on this sign, there's a green bit on the top and then the blue bit underneath. I think the blue bit means that you're not on the motorway and the green bit means you are on the motorway. And our sticker for the motorway here is green. What is that? What is that? Jungfrau Park. So that's the Virgin Park. Okay, I'm not allowed there either. Sunshine! Look at this, sunshine. My prayers have been answered. Let's not head back into the shadows again. Let's just carry on in this direction. Oh. What is that? What is that thing? It's just some sort of cult. What are these virgins allowed to do in there that I'm not, eh? Yeah, and now you can see all these beautiful little clouds that just hang in the sky for no apparent reason. They're just hanging around there. Come on, bike, dry up. I think my textiles are getting a bit drier. Look, there's signs for Grindelwald. I really wanted to go there because that's the name of one of the bad guys in Harry Potter. And I really wanted to get a sign picture, like me next to the sign in Grindelwald, and put it on my wall because it's a Harry Potter icon. It's not really an icon, he's a bad man. Oh yeah, you don't want to break the speed limits in Switzerland because the fines are ridiculous. And if you go not even that much over the speed limit, apparently you can be sent to prison for a year. I don't want to go to prison for a year, thank you very much. I've got other plans. And I think because the fines are so big over here, you don't really see that many people speeding either, apart from this guy behind us that's like, why are you going as slow as cucumbers? I reckon we're going like melon speed. I think we're going a bit faster than cucumbers right now, because melons roll easier. Like if you put melons on a shelf, on top of one another, some of them roll away. Some of them do roll away. Not all of them, just some of them. They do more rolling than cucumbers. What's this sign for? No cars? What? Well, I'm not a car, so that's fine. But this guy behind me, he's going to have a problem when the police come along. And you. Look at this lake, guys. Look at this lake. I definitely want to come back to Switzerland. I said that about France as well, didn't I? We're going back to France today. Today we'll be staying in France for the night. Back to countries where I don't know the language. I still haven't learned any French. None. None at all. None. Merci. I can say merci. What else can I say? Quelle heure est-il? What time is it? But I wouldn't know what their answer was. That doesn't really count, does it? Two things. I can say two things, and one of them is nonsense. It's hard, it's hard to drive. Maybe that's why they make the speed limit so low in Switzerland, just because it's hard to drive around and look at the road because everything else is so beautiful. Maybe they just have so many crashes from tourists because the tourists are like, look at that! And then they take their eyes off the road and they crash. Oh, what was that? I think that was a stone. Didn't hurt, just shocked me, okay? Just shocked me. Look at that. Well, I don't know when to turn my camera off. I can't really leave it running, just in case we come across some better stuff later. Oh, the dilemmas of motovlogging. Like I used to with my drift, just leave it on all the time. Like I used to record a whole days of riding with a couple of SD cards and about 4 batteries. But then I've just taken up too much room on my computer. I mean, I've got an external drive, of 3 terabytes, but it still takes up a lot of room if you have a whole day recording. And this camera takes up even more room because it's much finer quality. The bitrate is higher, I think. Right, whatever. I'm just going to turn it off now. Bye. Look, Steffisburg. That's for you, Steph. Wankdorf. Ben Wankdorf. We have done today 117 kilometres and we've hit a bit that looks like England. Look at it. Looks like England, doesn't it? It looks like England until you see the mountains in the distance. And then it doesn't look like England. Apparently I'm driving on road. It's really interesting. Phil, we're driving on road.
Cool.
I think everything on my bike needs oiling from yesterday's rain. My chain needs a little bit more oil, I think, even though I properly oiled it before we came here, before we left for our journey. Just sitting there, okay, fine. And now it doesn't look dry, but it doesn't look as oily as when we started. And I'd quite like it to be nicely chainy lubed. And it looks like my side stand stuff needs oiling to make it flick up properly, because it just got stuck halfway then, and I was like, why aren't you turning on, bike? Oh look, my bike's now done 7,000 kilometres, woo! And so far on this trip, we've done 637 kilometres overall. It's like 137 today. Not bad for lunchtime. Just had an early lunch, so we're good to do another 100 or so until another break. And I'm feeling so much better than yesterday. I'm so much warmer. Oh look, another tunnel. I swear, Switzerland is like Swiss cheese. It's just full of holes. Just everywhere. They've just put loads of holes everywhere. Sex obsessed, aren't they, the Swiss? Just put holes in everything. Look at the sunshine, it's lovely. We're just about to reach the French border. The Switzerland border wasn't even like manned. There was no one there when we came into Switzerland, so I wonder if there's going to be anyone on the way out. I've got my passport in my backpack just in case. Yesterday it was good there was no one at the border to Switzerland because I had it in my big roll bag, and that would have been well annoying having to get that out in the rain. Is anyone here? Hello? Hello? Hey look, the one coming in. That's manned on that side. But the French don't care. They don't give a shit. Maybe the one that we went through last time was unmanned because it was like in a tiny village. And no one cared in this tiny village. Hello? Anyone there? No? Lovely. That was easy. France! We are now in France. And we have to get off the motorway now, because we don't want to pay for French motorways. So this is much further south in France than I have ever been. The weather's lovely. I'm so pleased. Woohoo! I love how French writing is all just a bit crazy on their signs, or just different sizes, slanty, italic-y writing. Oh, it's nice getting off the motorway and doing some actual corners. Yay, little French road time! I really need a break. Beep. Beep.